When you think about planning, we talked about how things are messy. And how do you personally balance structure with surrender, planning without sort of over controlling? And how does the philosophy influence that?
Sure. Great question. So the word that popped into my head was intention. I would say that for me personally, I know that Planit Butter is essentially my North Star. Everything is always rooted in Planit Butter's the direction. And what does that mean? So with structure, it's like Planit Butter kind of becomes my structure. That's my well-being is Planit Butter, and the physical execution of different things of Planit Butter become the structure. So my intentions vary by whatever is prominent at the time. For example, weekly, my podcast, right? So, which I kind of stopped calling it a podcast. It's more of, I just say show, because the on-camera element just became it kind of dominated it. So I'm like, it's not really a podcast at that point. But so that being every Thursday, I'm like, I know every Thursday, by Thursday, I'm recording that show and editing and releasing and promoting and all the things that come with it, right? So the intention is, I'll literally just, I hope this is answering your question, but I'll share to myself and in connection to, in honoring what is it's like, I just want to make sure I'm communicating this in a way that can land, hopefully. When I say I'm communicating with the universe, it's like this, it's that groundedness of knowing I'm human on Earth, and Earth is part of this much larger something or other that we don't know. Okay. So it's not some like spiritual, religious, anything of that like. It's like just grounded. I'm here, and there's so much more that we don't know about beyond this Earth, period. So I'll be like, okay, uni, magic. What's the show this week? And it always comes to me. So the intention is, I know I have a show. That's the priority. My boundaries and respecting my boundaries is respecting Planit Butter and respecting that I've committed myself to this show being released. And that's my outcome. That's my boundary, is I clarifying and respecting my boundaries is I feel my best when I record and execute on this show, and deferring to the universe. Elements that are outside of my control is timing, but understanding that my boundary is Thursday. So somehow, that's the magic that we don't know about. The universe literally always sends me the thought, idea, the person, whether it's a guest or it's a viewer emailing me something very significant that I'm like, wow, I want to answer this one on the show. Or it's something that I want to elaborate on. Consistently, for 107 episodes, the universe will send me, or I will receive through my little mind, either an idea or a person for the show that week. So it's this balance of the structure is Thursday. Planit Butter knows that, like, that's it. The boundaries are executing that feels best to me, which keeps me in alignment. And the intuition is trusting the universe to play its part while I continue to play my part. So whether it's, I feel a pull to go to an art gallery today, and then I go to the art gallery and I meet an artist who ends up being my guest on the show, there it is. The structure is really boundaries, while the surrender is trust, that reference of, hey, universe,